I always start out with the top of my head cut off. Kitty, kitties, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Hello. Hi, Rosemary and Thyme. Who's there? Is this a joke? Olive who? Hi, Grammy B. Olive you too. I love you. Grammy B, thank you for being here and thank you for being so sweet. How y'all doing on Saturday? My hubby has gone over to Judsonia, Arkansas to work on a forklift for a company over there. And I am literally, as the title says, craving Watergate salad. And I am out of miniature marshmallows. So I'm going to cut my own. I wish you were here cooking with me too, Grammy B. I've got a big kitchen, so I don't have a lot of counter space, but there's plenty of room to maneuver. But Grammy B, I have to have the marshmallows. The other thing is I don't have any crushed pineapple, but I do have pineapple chunks, and I'm going to smash them. So, by the way, hi, my name is Susan, and welcome to Lip Lock No More. This is as is the custom here, a no content live stream. I am live because I could go live. And I was channel surfing, as we used to call it on TV. And there are a couple of channels on that I enjoy, but I'm a high pursuing piece. I'm not much into rehashing. Those of you who have watched me for any length of time at all will have most likely heard me make a statement like, I don't like beating dead horses. I'm a one and done. So it's not that I never revisit something that we've chatted about before, but most of what I was finding, hi Angie's Live, most of what I was finding, you either, Grammy, it gets boring to me after a while. But anyway, and I'm not throwing shade, okay? Maybe it has to do with just that it's, I don't know. It's Bob's day off, but he's gone off to Judsonia to work on a forklift. He did take a helper with him. So You guys know I worry about him from the time he leaves till he gets back. So I'm glad you guys are here to just hang out with me in a no content live stream while I make a Watergate salad. Now, I'm using my mama's recipe from around, I want to say, okay, the first time we had it was at Christmas time. That I do recall that. And I just loved it. But what, I want to say 1970, maybe. Early 70s for sure. Or mid. Nonetheless, I hear the door. And there's my man. Honey, I'm live on YouTube, just so you know. Hang on a second, guys. Bob came home. Well, I'm going to keep running live anyway. I hope we're not pixelating as usual. I don't know if we are. It's crystal clear on my end. You look like you're going to hop straight in the shower, honey. Hang on a second, y'all. I said, you look like you're going to jump straight in the shower. Okay. He needs to wash the smell of the forklift off of his hands, and he's going to sit down for a minute before he takes a shower. So, if y'all bear with me another minute, let me get my feller a glass of sweet tea. Dropping ice in the floor. Oh. Maybe we're still out of a real lemon, so you're getting a squirt of lemon juice. At least it's real lemon juice. Well, the ice just keeps a coming. Here's your towel, baby. And there's you some tea. And now, back to the Watergate salad. Guys, thanks for hanging out for a minute while I was doing that. And thank you for being here today to hang out with me. I'm going to go ahead and hang out, even though my feller's home, but I probably won't hang out as long as I had originally anticipated. Honey Rosemary in Time is saying hi from Minnesota. Minnesota? Hi, Cat's Hodgepodgery. You love Watergate salad? Oh, cool. Now, like I was saying, when Bob came in, I make mine the way my mom did, okay? So I'm sure that there are people that use a few. Grammy B saying howdy. Maybe people alternate, or no, not alternate, substitute other ingredients. But hi, Candy. But I'm going to do it the way Mama did. So, how do we manage to get miniature marshmallows when all we have are regular marshmallows? Improvise, adapt, and overcome. I'm going to try really hard not to bump the camera and do that funky thing where it messes up the orientation and yada yada. So, since I couldn't find anything I really wanted to watch, here we are. Oh, by the way, if you're new, welcome. If you haven't subbed yet and you're thinking about it, we're not always this goofy over here. Sometimes we're even goofier. But I'm glad you're here. And while I'm doing this, I pretty much can't see the chat. So, you guys know the rule. Be nice and don't break terms of service. We don't have a mod in here. So, try to get this halfway decent angle. All right. I've already been working on it a little bit because I didn't want to take up the whole time. Well, my way of thinking, each big marshmallow makes 4 miniatures. Oop. I try to be careful to grab the part that has the outer dust on it so it doesn't stick to my fingers. Because it'll be like, have you ever picked your nose and you had a booger on the end of your finger and you couldn't get rid of it, and then you'd move it and then it would stick to your thumb, and you would move it again and it would just, no matter what you did, you couldn't get rid of the booger? Well, the first thing I'd like to say is, what were you doing picking your nose in the first place? That'd be the first thing. Don't be picking your nose. But if you did, you would want to know there's no powdery part on the outside of one of those things. So it won't work if that's what you're dealing with. But if you're cutting big marshmallows into miniature marshmallows, I'm not a drama nana. We got a mod. If you'll kindly grab a hold of the powdery side, it won't stick to your fingers like a booger. It'll just stick to the scissors. Anyway. How's that for some kitchen and food comedy? All right. There we go. Now, if you were hanging around with us yesterday when I made the ramen noodle salad, which we have some left over, and we're going to have with bacon cheeseburgers for dinner with the ramen noodle salad left over from yesterday, and this is going to be our dessert. So, like I said, I don't have any crushed pineapple on hand, and I'm too lazy to go to the store, especially on Saturday when everybody that isn't retired like I am and they work all week and they go to the store on Saturday. No, I ain't going in there because they've got all their kids with them. I say that with love. So I'm going to take my masher, and yes, I'm keeping the juice. And I believe this is a number 10 size can. And I don't know if this is even going to work with the masher. So if it doesn't, what I'm going to have to do is cut them. It's not working very well. So I have clean hands. And as I told you yesterday, I cook like a grandma. I wash my hands and then I start cooking. Or in this case, mixing. Okay, so what have you guys been doing anyway? Is everybody having a decent Saturday? I think I can do this and glance at chat once in a while. Everybody stay out of trouble last night? Anybody go to jail? Anybody need bail money? Are the streets of YouTube on fire with something that I know nothing about? Was there Friday night drama and I didn't get to see or hear any of it because I was playing solitaire on my phone for the most part? Are you in jail or not? I'm trying to see names, babies. I can't see the names. I can see I'm trying to lean into where I can see a little bit, but I can't really. What do you do, Grammy B? It faded. I was able to see Grammy B saying, okay, you just ate a burger. It was good and you're not at all interesting. What do you mean you're not interesting? Everybody is interesting. Every person on the face of the earth is interesting. We all have at least one life story that is funny or scary or dreadful or someplace you've been, something you've seen or experienced. Grammy B, my love, everyone has something interesting about them. And what you can do then is find that thing, like maybe someplace you've been or something you saw, and start telling about it. And the next thing you know, somebody will show a little bit of interest in what you're saying. And then you're likely to get you a conversation going. And the next thing you know, there you've been just talking and talking about yourself and things you've done, places you've been, people you've known. Tell a story about your siblings if you got any that's, good stories. And sometimes the stories we have to tell aren't so good. But that doesn't mean they're not interesting. All right, I believe I just about got. I've actually ripped it more than I've cut it. Boy, I hear that Arkansas coming out in my voice. That's because I did an Aunt Virgie video this morning. By the way, if y'all hadn't seen my Aunt Virgie video, got her car impounded. She hacked into my YouTube channel again this morning. And she's uploaded some kind of a video about getting her car impounded. I don't know what it's all about. I've been too busy to go watch her dumb old videos. If I ever figure out how she hacked into my YouTube, it's going to be Katie bar the door. Anyway. I got a little bit of juice around here. But when I start speaking and I'm not actually thinking about the fact that I am live on YouTube and whatnot, the next thing you know, that Arcanese comes out. Oh, well. I reckon y'all can still understand what I'm saying, and because I figured that if you couldn't, you would let me know. So, but I try to use more of my television voice. All right. So now I do have the semblance of crushed pineapple with its juice retained. These are the rest of the slivered almonds that we used yesterday. And so it's about 1/4 cup. And I like to use nut products when they're fresh. I don't like it when they start getting that kind of stale-ish thing going on. So we're going to use almonds because it's pistachio pudding. Now, you can use any nuts. If you're allergic to nuts, you don't have to use any nuts at all. But my favorite ice cream is pistachio almond ice cream. So this is kind of like it. And you can actually freeze it if you want to. Like pudding pop kind of thing. Kind of. All right. So we have 1 8-ounce container of Cool Whip top. Some people refer to this as whipped cream. This is not whipped cream, people. This is a petroleum product. We basically, when we are eating Cool Whip or that type of product, we are basically eating dead dinosaur. I'm not sure if it's raptor or T-Rex or Brontosaurus. I like the Brontosaurus. Yes, Sammy, it's plastic. Real whipping cream, which is what I prefer to actually cook with. I know, Rosemary. Don't freak out, Rosemary. Anywho, there's nothing in the world like real heavy cream, which is what I use to cook with and make dessert toppings and whatnot. But this salad I found accidentally did not work as well with real whipping cream because the whipping cream begins to break down. And it's one of those things once in a while. I know. It's not like we eat this every day, all day long. And it'll be quite some time before we have it again, like Christmas time. So anyway. And I'm sorry that you can hear my husband watching YouTube in the background and there's things backing up or something. Backup beepers going. They're not real backup beepers like we don't have a forklift inside the house. He's watching something on YouTube. Okay. One package of Jell-O instant pistachio pudding. And yes, that's a vape pen sitting over there. And yes, I took a hit off of it before I started. So there. Okay. Pretend miniature marshmallows. I don't know how many that is. Who am I? I'm seeing somebody. Hi, Puppy. Hi, Tears Ran Dry. So anyway, I don't know. However many you like. Get off my finger. Get. Up. Get. I will not be defeated by a pretend miniature marshmallow in my own kitchen. And the one that fell on the floor is going to go in the trash. Now, crushed pineapple, even though it wasn't really crushed, it's like, yeah. Almonds. And mix. Now what I'm doing here, this is a home ec class, but I got to talk about something. I'm live on YouTube. I can't just stand here doing this and say nothing. I could. I've actually heard there's a channel where people pay the person to be quiet. I can think of a channel or two that I would actually consider giving them money to be quiet. I would. But what I'm actually doing here in our kitchen cult non-home ec class is called folding. I am not mixing. I am not stirring. I am not blending. I am not whipping. I am folding the marshmallows, the pineapple, and the almonds and the pudding into the pretend whipped cream. Now I'm just scraping down the sides. Now I'm folding again. Folding, folding, folding. Keep that pudding folding. Keep the pineapple going. Marshmallow. Throw in some slivered almonds and fold until your arm hurts. I act like Matt Davis making up some songs. Okay. My thumb goes up, a car goes by. It's nearly one day and here am I, hitching a ride. Hitching a ride. Okay. Now, how long does one fold the Watergate salad? I fold it until I can no longer sense the sugary granules of the pistachio pudding. And that is accomplished rather quickly because of the juice from the pineapple. And we have folded. Now, Here's something I do that a lot of people don't. We usually have this at Christmas time. These are maraschino cherries that I have rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed and rinsed because red and green make brown. And I love the color brown, but if I wanted brown pudding, I would have no chocolate. So just cutting them or ripping them, rather, I'm ripping them in half. Squeezing a little excess juice out of them. And I know a lot of people don't like maraschino cherries, so this is just something I do because I like it. And the reason I'm squeezing out the excess juice from the cherry is because of the thing I said about red and green make brown. And just fold over a couple more times. And I don't see any brown coming out, so I did good. Here we go. As I went down to the valley to pray, studying about that good old way. Give me a minute. And who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, fathers, let's go down. Let's go down. Won't you come on down? Oh, fathers, let's go down. Down in the valley to pray. And as I walk down in the valley to pray, studying about that good old way. And who shall wear the thorny crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, mothers, Let's go down. Let's go down. Won't you come on down? Oh, mothers, let's go down. Down the valley to pray. As I walk down to the valley to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall wear the robe and crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, children, let's go down. Let's go down. Won't you come on down? Oh, children, let's go down. Down in the valley to pray. Babies, we ain't been on here but 36 minutes, but my sweetheart is home. I have slivered almonds in my teeth from licking my fingers. I'm sorry. That's rude. But thank you, kids, for coming over and hanging out for a little while on a Saturday. Hi, Slim. That song is in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" Yeah, of course, the song itself is. I need to move away from the television because I'm going to get in trouble with YouTube if. Yeah, so we're going to go in the laundry room. YouTube cannot see, the bots cannot see, but they listen very closely. Is Carrie Bishop here? Hi, honey. I can read a paragraph from another one of the Happy Saturday to you, Slim. I can see your chat back here. Hello, Carrie. Carrie. I licked my fingers on a live stream. I know. It's disgusting. And now I have morsels of slivered almond between my teeth. And so that's why I'm doing this. What? Where, Carrie Bishop, what is that face? What do you mean? When has anything I have ever done ever shocked you? Give us a break. Isn't that clever? You notice how I just made a 3-syllable word out of a 1-syllable word? Bareka. Give us a bareka. So anyway, so we made Watergate salad, improvising, adapting, and overcoming the shortcomings of our pantry, and overcoming the shortcomings of our total Saturday laziness and our refusal to go to the store on Saturday when there are families and there with children that want every cereal box off the shelf. So we improvised. California style. California. Ooh, that made me think of a song. That's good because I didn't have one in my head to sign out with. So I'm wanting a cigarette. And we've been on for 40 minutes. So I'm going to carry you guys outside. Anybody that wants to hang around? Y'all remember that commercial? Do you remember that? I think it was an insurance commercial. And there's like this little kid running through the room, helter-skelter. And he's hitting himself in the head with a plastic bat. Do you guys remember that? And the mom, California, and the mom says, I hope he makes it to 12 because he's like 8. And then when he's 12, he's doing something else crazy, like daredevilish. And she's like, I hope he makes it to 18. And then he's doing something else. And then she hopes he makes it to 21 and he's graduating college. And so the little guy that was running around at 8 doing this with the plastic bat, oh, I just got the 15% warning on the battery. So we're not going to be able to do the reading. Sorry. We will the next time, I promise. Hold me to my promise. I don't like to break them. So with the 15% warning, it's probably going to go pretty quickly. So let me, a song popped into my head. And so if you're new, welcome. If I've missed you in chat, please forgive me. It was not my intention to overlook you. Okay. Hi, Duchess. Duchess, I'm making banana bread tomorrow. Get out. Okay, so here we go. Somebody said California, and a song popped into my head. So, all the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. And I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. I stopped into a church I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I began to pray. You know the preacher likes the cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day, such a winter's day, on such a winter's day, such a winter's day, on such a winter's day. Darlings, please continue being kind to one another in real life and on the internet. It's not going to cost you anything, and it's not going to hurt you one single bit. So it'll come back to you when you least expect it, but you're needing it the very most. Now, go home or wherever else you want to go. You can't stay here because I'm about to end the live. So, California dreaming on such a winter's day. See you on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.